Dubai just revealed something amazing. They intend to construct the world's first hyper tower, a beautiful column of opulent residences that will include the highest apartment ever built. Welcome to Unleash Billions, the channel dedicated to exploring the lives and business strategies of the most successful entrepreneurs and business leaders in the world. So join us as we uncover the secrets of the billionaires and learn how you can unleash your own success. Let's get started. Luxury apartments are difficult to sell. Therefore, there's a potential that this tower, like other huge skyscraper projects in the past, will remain empty and abandoned. In this video, we'll examine the grand ideas for the Burj Binghatti and attempt to speculate as to the kind of person who could desire to reside there. The Burj Binghatti was dubbed the first hyper tower in the world when its first blueprints were initially revealed at the beginning of November 2022. This initiative is all about exclusivity, and the shiny new word immediately gave off that sense. It is supported by two businesses, both of which are leaders in the world's luxury industry. The first is Binghatti, a prestigious UAE-based real estate development firm. The second is a company with no prior real estate experience, Jacob & Co. Instead, they focus on high-end jewelry, with of whose more ostentatious items going for $1 million or more. Their watches are highly sought after and feature intricate designs that are all their own. Celebrity buyers of these watches include Mariah Carey, Elton John, 50 Cent, and Cristiano Ronaldo. The Burj Binghatti is intended to be the residential version of Jacob & Co.'s watches, a tower that was so opulent and outrageously expensive that only the upper crust of society could ever afford to live there. The average cost of a basic apartment is probably in the neighborhood of $2 million. The price of the tower's penthouse apartments would be far higher. Each unit would likely cost more than $200 million. But is it really worth the cash? The tower will be strategically located in Business Bay, the wealthiest neighborhood in all of Dubai, providing easy access to both the Burj Khalifa and the city's largest animal sanctuary. Additionally, residents of the skyscraper will have access to a variety of high-end services, including private chefs, luxury chauffeurs, and personal guards. Jacob & Co. will create all the residences, adhering to the same aesthetic standards that characterize their watch designs. Even some of their timepieces will be referenced in the names of the penthouse suites, Billionaire, Astronomia, and Fleurs de Jardin. With personal gyms, infinity pools, and private aquariums, these penthouses will be the pinnacle of luxury. The tower will also be crowned by a jeweled crown, a towering lattice of brilliant gemstones that sparkle in the desert sunlight, as if all of this weren't enough already. This crown will be created by Jacob & Co. in a design that echoes the characteristic shapes of their renowned jewels, just like the opulent residences below. There is still more. Jacob & Co. seek to set certain records of the Burj Binghatti in order to accentuate the feeling of exclusivity. They want it to be the tallest totally residential structure in the world, first and foremost. The flats at the very top of the tower will be the tallest residences on Earth if this mark is crossed. Few people can say they own a more exclusive home than that, but the issue of whether these flats would sell still stands. As of right now, Central Park Tower, one of 8 skyscrapers in New York City that make up a row known as Billionaire's Row, holds the title for being the tallest residential building. With a height of about 500 meters, Central Park Tower is much taller than the Empire State Building and second only to the One World Trade Center in all of America. The Central Park Tower project cost more than $3 billion to finish in 2021. The tower's homes cost an average of $22 million, making them even more expensive than the apartments in the upcoming Burj Binghatti. The apartments were targeted towards the famous and wealthy. The penthouse, which now holds the record for being the highest dwelling on Earth, went on sale in 2022 for a starting price of $250 million. However, this penthouse is having trouble finding a buyer. The less expensive units are the same. Nearly half of Billionaire's Row's opulent apartments remained unsold as of August 2021, and all 8 skyscrapers were still having trouble recouping their initial investments. Perhaps billionaires prefer not to reside in towers. Maybe they'd rather purchase independent houses with yards and gardens. This issue doesn't just exist in New York City. Numerous residential buildings may be found in Dubai, the tallest of which, Marina 101, has been stuck in the construction stage since 2017. Sheffield Holdings, the original developer, ran out of money after failing to sell as many apartments as anticipated. Similar problems might potentially arise for the Burj Binghatti. History clearly demonstrates that luxury flats in residential skyscrapers are quite difficult to sell. Why then are Jacob & Co. so eager to engage in what is obviously a dangerous endeavor? They may not be. An announcement of a project does not guarantee that it will be carried out, and the tower proposal may be a publicity stunt. Or perhaps they are excited by the risk. Boundaries have always been pushed as the foundation of the Jacob & Co. brand. Customers are drawn to them because of their company tagline, "Inspired by the impossible." No one would want to buy these watches if they had safe, traditional designs. Instead, what makes them popular is their audacious and creative designs. The Burj Binghatti is the same way. Potential residents wouldn't be excited if it were simple to construct. Due to the difficulties, it is more impressive, marketable, and consistent with the Jacob & Co. brand. In the end, this endeavor is all about branding and marketing, not just for the employees of Jacob & Co., but also for Dubai's citizens. The Burj Binghatti would stand out in the skyline as the glittering representation of wealth, extravagance, and achieving the seemingly unachievable. It even includes the phrase Hyper Tower in its branding. Although it is just another term for a skyscraper and has no practical meaning, the word sounds thrilling and is already creating buzz. If the Burj Binghatti will ever be built, only time shall tell. If its opulent flats sell, only time will tell. But if individuals are prepared to pay so much money on a wristwatch, it seems improbable that they wouldn't also purchase a Jacob & Co. condominium. Jake Paul and Cristiano Ronaldo may be among the first people in line for this opportunity to live above the sky. Your thoughts on the Burj Binghatti? Would you pay $2 million to live this magnificent tower, and do you think it's a good idea? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Unleash Billions. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Remember, success is within your reach, so unleash your inner billionaire. Until next time, we'll see you in the next video.